Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wild world of banking. Remember when banking meant standing in long lines, filling out endless forms, and dealing with grumpy tellers? Well, those days are going the way of the dodo. The banking landscape is changing faster than a chameleon on a disco dance floor. We're talking about a seismic shift that's making the tectonic plates look like they're moving in slow motion. In the next decade, we're going to see more changes in banking than we've seen in the last century. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about fancy new apps or ATMs that can read your mind. No, this is about a fundamental reimagining of what banking means. We're talking about a future where your bank isn't just a place to store your money, but a digital companion that helps you make smarter financial decisions. So buckle up, folks. We're about to take a roller coaster ride into the future of banking. By the end of this journey, you'll either be excited about the future of banking or seriously considering stuffing your cash under your mattress. Now, let's talk about digital banking. Remember when online banking meant checking your balance on a clunky website once a month? Well, those days are as outdated as flip phones and fax machines. Today, digital banking is as ubiquitous as cat videos on the internet. Imagine a world where your smartphone isn't just a device for posting selfies and arguing with strangers online, but your own personal bank branch. Need to deposit a check? Just snap a picture. Want to send money to a friend? A few taps, and it's done. Wondering if you can afford that overpriced avocado toast? Your banking app will tell you. This isn't the future, folks. This is happening right now. In the next decade, we're going to see digital banking evolve from a convenient option to the primary way most people interact with their finances. Physical bank branches will become as rare as phone booths. Digital banking is going to become smarter, more personalized, and more proactive. It's like having a financial advisor in your pocket, except this one won't try to sell you overpriced mutual funds. Now let's talk about fintech. No, that's not a new way to cook fish. It's short for financial technology, and it's shaking up the banking world like a bartender making a very aggressive martini. Fintech companies are the new kids on the block, and they're not playing by the old rules. These plucky startups are looking at traditional banking and saying, you know what? We can do better. They're bringing fresh ideas, cutting-edge technology, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. It's like watching a group of tech-savvy rebels take on the empire, except instead of lightsabers, they're wielding algorithms and mobile apps. Fintech isn't just about creating fancy new apps. It's about fundamentally changing how we think about and interact with money. Traditional banks are going to have to adapt or risk becoming as relevant as a VHS rental store. Let's dive into the world of artificial intelligence in banking. No, not robots in suits, but AI seamlessly integrated into banking systems. AI will be everywhere in banking, analyzing spending habits, predicting trends, and detecting fraud. Imagine a financial advisor available 24/7, never tired, never on vacation. That's the promise of AI in banking. AI will learn, adapt, and become smarter over time. It could provide financial services to underserved populations using alternative data. AI could democratize finance in ways we've never seen before. Section 5, Blockchain, Redefining Financial Transactions. All right, folks, it's time to talk about everyone's favorite buzzword, blockchain. No, it's not a new type of Lego, although that would be cool. It's a technology that's set to revolutionize how we handle financial transactions. Here's the deal. Blockchain is like a digital ledger that's shared across a network of computers. Every transaction is recorded and verified by multiple sources, making it incredibly secure and transparent. It's like having a room full of accountants watching your every financial move, except less creepy and more efficient. In the next decade, we're going to see blockchain move from being that thing your tech bro cousin won't shut up about at Thanksgiving to a fundamental part of the financial system. It's going to make international transactions faster and cheaper. No more waiting days for your money to travel across borders like it's taking a leisurely cruise. With blockchain, it'll be more like teleportation. Blockchain could make financial transactions more secure than Fort Knox. It could reduce fraud, eliminate the need for intermediaries in many transactions, and even create new forms of financial products. Section 6. Personalized banking, tailoring services to individual needs. Now let's talk about personalized banking. No, I don't mean your local bank teller remembering your name and your favorite type of lollipop. I'm talking about banking services that are tailored to your individual needs with the precision of a bespoke suit. In the next decade, we're going to see banking become more personalized than ever before. Your bank will know you better than your spouse does. It'll understand your spending habits, your financial goals, your risk tolerance, and maybe even your secret dream of owning a llama farm. This personalization isn't just about knowing your preferences. It's about using that knowledge to provide you with tailored financial products and advice. The bank of the future will adapt to your lifestyle, not the other way around. It's like having a financial butler, except this one won't judge you for eating ice cream straight from the container. Section 7. The rise of neobanks, banking without branches. Let's talk about neobanks, folks. No, that's not a new sci-fi movie franchise. Neobanks are the new kids on the banking block, and they're here to shake things up. Imagine a bank that exists entirely on your phone, with no physical branches, no queues, and no need to ever put on pants to do your banking. That's a neobank for you. These digital-only banks are growing faster than a teenager in a growth spurt. They're lean, they're mean, and they're not weighed down by the legacy systems and expensive real estate of traditional banks. It's like comparing a sleek smartphone to a rotary dial telephone. Both can make calls, but one of them won't make you want to throw it out the window in frustration. Neobanks aren't just about being digital, they're about reimagining what a bank can be. In the next decade, we're going to see neobanks evolve from being a niche option to a mainstream choice. Traditional banks are going to have to up their game or risk becoming as relevant as a floppy disk in a world of cloud storage. Section 8. Cybersecurity, protecting the digital fortress. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the hacker in the system. As banking becomes increasingly digital, cybersecurity is going to become more important than your morning coffee. We're talking about protecting not just your money, but your entire financial identity. In the next decade, we're going to see cybersecurity in banking evolve faster than a chameleon in a disco. Banks are going to invest more in cybersecurity than some countries spend on their military. They'll be building digital fortresses that would make Fort Knox look like a sandcastle. We're going to see the rise of AI-powered security systems that can detect and respond to threats in real time. Banks are going to get proactive about security. Forget passwords. In the future, your face, your voice, or even your heartbeat could be your key to accessing your bank account. Section 9. Regulatory challenges in the new banking era. All right, folks, it's time to talk about everyone's favorite topic, regulations. I know, try to contain your excitement. As banking evolves at breakneck speed, regulators are going to be running to keep up like a cat chasing a laser pointer. They're facing challenges that would make even the most seasoned bureaucrat break out in a cold sweat. How do you regulate a bank that exists entirely in the cloud? How do you ensure fair play when algorithms are making lending decisions? Regulations aren't just about putting the brakes on innovation. They're about ensuring that the banking system remains stable, fair, and trustworthy. In the next decade, we're going to see regulators get creative. Privacy laws, data protection rules, and even antitrust regulations are going to play a big role in shaping the future of banking. Section 10. Conclusion. Banking in 2034. A glimpse into the future. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our journey into the future of banking, and what a wild ride it's been. Digital technology, AI, and blockchain are set to transform the financial landscape. So what does banking look like in 2034? Your bank will be a digital ecosystem, always with you, always working for you. Imagine your AI financial assistant giving you personalized advice every morning. Invest in fractional shares, send money instantly, and get loans approved in seconds. Banking in 2034 will be more inclusive, transparent, and aligned with your needs.